wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to say thanks to the presence of greatest Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given the blessing of life, health, and faith. Salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who has guided us from the darkness to the lightness, from Jahiliyah era to Islamic era, inshallah. My speech is science and technology development. They say the 20th century is the century of science and technology. Today, we do almost all our work with the help of science and technology. In modern time, the clean growth of a country cannot be imagined without science and technology. We all know the value of science and technology in our daily lives. Different inventions of science have made our everyday life simple and stress-free as well. On the other hand, technology has taught us the modern way of life. On the other hand, the economic growth of country also depends on the growth of science and technology. According to recent data, India has the third largest scientific workforce in the world. India is progressively developing in the field of science and technology. The Tugas Speech Research Organization has its own launch satellite among all the other countries in the world. After independence, India launched a number of satellites in the space of its own efforts. On November 5, 2013, India again proved its power in the field of science and technology by launching Mangalyaan on Mars. The former India President APJ Abdul Kalam has worked himself out of the DRDO, Defense Research and Development Organization, and ISRO, and tried to develop India in the field of science and technology. With the advancement of science and technology, some deadly weapons have been developed and modern wars of different nations have become more devastating and destructive. Nuclear energy has become a real threat to this world in modern time. With this in mind, the great science Einstein notes that the Fourth World War will be fought with stones or trees evacuated. In fact, he was afraid that the inventions of deadly weapons of war will one day end up in human civilization. But if we use science and technology for the well-being of the human being, it will develop us in the fastest way. Now, let me conclude. Science can be a great instrument in peace and development. At the same time, the hope that science will create heaven on earth is largely a myth, simply because people's behavior has not altered over the century, and in the hands of the wrong people or a bad decision by a person in leadership, science might script the final shutdown of people history on earth someday.